Hi guys, today we're going to see the VPC and how to create a subnet and understanding the internet gateway and NAT gateway. So this is a picture. This picture is taken from Amazon. The picture has clear idea about what is internet gateway and NAT gateway, and there will be two subnets. One we call it private and sub public, and we will also have a VPC across the region. So we have appropriate route table. In the end of the video, you'll be able to understand what is internet gateway and how it works and what is exactly route table. Okay, so let's go ahead and start create VPC exactly what the diagram has. Okay, so we have, we already have a default VPC. You just leave it that. We just create a new VPC. I'm naming it as my VPC. 10.0.0.0/16. Since it's an IPv4 block, there is no IPv6 in this place. So tenancy is default. There is no any dedicated hardware used for the instances, so it's default. So let's go ahead and create an escalate. Now the VPC is created. Okay, let's go ahead and delete this default. Okay, now the VPC is created. I'm just going to delete this default VPC. So it's take some time. The reason I'm building this, I don't want to confuse the default one and one I created. Okay, now it's very clear. There's only one VPC. As per the picture, it's a 16 mask, and I'm going to create a subnet as well. Create subnet, naming as a public. Slash, I think it's 24. Yes, 24. You'll be getting a 256 IP. So let's go ahead and create. Okay, as I said, you'll be getting a 256 IP, and it's only 251. 5 IPs is taken from AWS for the backend process. Okay, so I'm just going to create a private subnet as well. So the VPC is my VPC, and I'm just choosing a availability zone 1B. Look at this, guys, and each region has a minimum 2 availability zone. I mean the 2 data center connected privately. So in this zone in North Virginia, so we have a 6 availability zone. These zones are connected privately for high availability. Okay, 10.0. It's created. Okay, as per the diagram, we created a VPC and we created a two subnet, and then we need a route table to the subnets where the traffic exactly goes to. We need to tell that. So as per, if there is no route table in this, so we can go ahead and create that. There is only one route table in this, the default route table. I'm just naming as a default for avoid confusion. Default. If the you can find this S main attribute is S, it should be a default route table. If it is no, it's a custom route table that we created. Okay, just create. I'm just naming it as a private route table. Okay, one is private. You could see this, it's named as no. Okay, another route table need to be created. It's for public one. Okay, so the VPC created and both subnet were created in respective zones, and we need to create a route table now. So in order to create a route table, we need to create a internet gateway and the NAT gateway. So we can go internet gateway, click on the internet gateway, create internet gateway. So my internet gateway, sorry, okay. So we need to attach this gateway to the VPC. Attach to VPC, my VPC. You could see in the picture, the internet gateway is for the region, not for any particular subnet. Okay, this network as an internet gateway, and we need to mention whether we need to this subnet to be allowed the traffic via this gateway. As you can see this clearly, the any destination is targeting the internet gateway. So this means the web servers can talk to the internet if the this custom protocol has. Okay, so we need the same route table here. We're just going to create a route. Before the route, we need to associate a subnet. So I'm associating the public subnet for the public route table. As you can see, the diagram as a public subnet to this custom table. Okay, so once we are a subnet associations completed, we just go ahead and create a route. So click on edit, add another route. The first route is the default route, is for the local communication, and another we can create another route for the internet communication. So the destination should be anywhere. So we just creating mentioning this like 0.0.0, that any, it means that any destination we need to allow this instance for this subnet. Okay, just click on save. Okay, so this part is over, guys. We created a public subnet, and we created a routes, and we added the route to pass the traffic to the internet. Okay, so if we have the web server, for example, if someone's typing a google.com in the web server, the traffic flows like this. This traffic goes like to this and comes to the router. So the routing has an internet gateway, so it goes out and send back the google.com page and goes to the instance, and he would be able to view the google.com. So with this route table, it cannot be achieved. Okay, so okay, so you just want to create a private route table. Um, so for the private route table, we need to associate first a private subnet to the route. So there is only one subnet available to add. So we edit and just clicking the private and save. So since the private subnet has nothing route in that, so we need to create a NAT gateway. Okay, create a NAT gateway. So let's understand the NAT gateway, guys. Basically, the NAT gateway means it's like a NAT instance. Don't confuse the NAT instance with the NAT gateway. In older days, we will call it a NAT instance. Nowadays, we calling it NAT gateway. So NAT gateway, in the sense, all database server. If you download the patch, for it is used for downloading patches and the communicating with the internet in a different way. It won't be showed off in the internet. There won't be any information from server information goes out. So let's talk about the traffic about this. If this means, if anybody flows the internet traffic over the database server, it goes there and goes to router, and the router asks this information, destination is any, and it's NAT gateway. So it goes to NAT gateway, and NAT gateway gets traffic, and it allows sends out the traffic from the uh, you know using the internet gateway. So the database servers were talking to the NAT gateway, and the NAT gateway acting as a proxy server for these servers. So there's an important difference between the two things. These web servers are directly communicating with the gateway, and these database servers are not communicating directly to the internet. It's going via NAT, and NAT is acting as a proxy, and NAT is allowing the traffic out and traffic in. Okay guys, so let's go and create a NAT instance now. So NAT instance should be always created in the public subnet. We need to have an elastic IP for this. Elastic IP in the means we need to have a public IP for the NAT instance. I mean the NAT gateway. Today we call as NAT gateway. So we already created an elastic IP, and we associated to the public subnet. Just go ahead and create NAT gateway. Okay, just close. Just creating. Okay. Now we can add the NAT gateway to the private subnet route table. Just click on the add route and mention the 0.0.0/0, and you could see the NAT is popping out now here, and just click on save. So this part is finished, guys. These two route tables we created, and we created two subnet as well. All we need to do is to test this functionality, how the internet gateway flows and how the NAT instance, I mean the NAT gateway works. So the network part is over. All we need to do is create a instances on it, and we can check that functionality. Okay, so let's go to EC2 instance. There is no running instance as of now. I'm just launching the instance. I'm just using Ubuntu uh, for the testing purpose. A Linux machine. Select. I'm just you know selecting my VPC, and first I'm creating a web servers, and auto subnet IP should be disabled, and go ahead and tag security group. For security group, I'm just passing all traffic. For the default, I think it's not having any default all traffic. I'm just adding a rule for all for passing all traffic from anywhere. Okay, I'm just naming it as all traffic. Basically, security group allows all outbound traffic and blocks the incoming until we allow the specific ports. For this case, I'm not going to the very depth into the security groups. I'm just allowing the all traffic inbound and outbound as well. Outbound is the default, allowed automatically, but inbound it should be, you have to mention which port to be in specific. Others are denied defaultly. Okay, just review and launch. Going to launch this, creating a new pair, 29 October. Okay, let's launch. I'm just pausing this video for a while the instance is being created. So guys, I have created two Linux machines, and I've also created a private Ubuntu and placed in the private subnet as well as public. So first we need to test the internet gateway. So we need a elastic IP for that. So we need to attach elastic IP for this public Ubuntu. So we can go ahead and create a new address, log it, close, and select this. Associate to the public, open to public, and select the private IP, and just give associate. So now the public Ubuntu has elastic IP. Let's go ahead and try to connect from the outside, guys. Just opening putty and SSH. I've already created a PPK file. If you have any doubt in the PPK, how to create a PEM to PPK, you can go through my old video that exactly explains how to convert it from PEM to PPK. Okay, so it's in the desktop, Ubuntu, open, session. Okay, we're getting the response from the server. So what it exactly means, see, this has elastic IP. When you're connecting from the outside, the subnet allows traffic to the internet and get response from the server. So this is we achieved, like, to understand the internet gateway. If it is not an if internet gateway routed here, it won't be happen, guys. So once you attach a appropriate route, so the traffic flows from the elastic IP to the concern instance. Okay, so let's give S, and username is Ubuntu, and just click. So the instance is connected from the internet. So we understand how internet gateway works. So for NAT gateway, we cannot we cannot take the you know database servers from outside, since it's not attached to the internet gateway, since the route table not allows the traffic from outside. Understand this, guys. We cannot take, even we can assign the elastic IP to this. Let's check, guys. I'm just going to assign elastic IP, alert new IP address. Okay, this is new IP address. Associate associate to private Ubuntu, and the private IP as well. Associate. So now the instance has private Ubuntu as elastic IP. Okay. So I'm just going to putty, typing this IP address, and authentication, browse, showing the PPK file, and just clicking open. See, guys, the traffic doesn't allow. Even though we attached an elastic IP, the route table not as an internet gateway for directly to the internet, so it doesn't allow. See the network error. So now we understand the internet gateway and the NAT gateway, I believe. So I'm just going to release this elastic IP. I don't know no more. Um, where is that exactly? Just click on the private. Okay, it's 108. 108 elastic IP. Okay, 108 actions disassociate. Okay, so now the two IP. Oh, I'm just going to release this address. Okay, fine, guys. So in order to check the private instance, Ubuntu instance, as a connectivity to the internet, but it cannot taken over from the internet, we need to launch another instance. Oh, sorry, before the launching the instance, we need to create a separate subnet for that. Okay, so you go to VPC, subnet. Okay, you can ask why this subnet need to be created. See, guys, we need to going to establish a VPN connection. The VPN connection actually allows a private network. It interconnects a private AWS private network, and we can able to uh, ping from at our laptop. So this needs a separate subnet. Open VPN. Where is C? 10 dot 10 dot 10 dot 2 dot 0. Sorry, 2 dot 24. Okay. So guys, I'm just created a open VPN. See, the open VPN actually exactly what it does. It can access all the subnets, and we can access the AWS subnets from our laptop. This exactly is this. We need a separate subnet for this, and we need to ensure the open VPN has a as facing to the internet. We need to attach a route table for that. So the subnet associations, we need to add the VPN subnet as well. So VPN can talk to the internet, and it will create us a VPN client, and we can connect the AWS private network from our laptop, and we can check the functionality of the NAT gateway, how the NAT gateway works. Okay, so I'm going to launch a open VPN access server. So if you have any doubt this open VPN, you can go through my previous video. Open VPN, type open VPN, enter. Sorry, this is not exactly. Okay, this is on. So I'm just pausing this configurations because I have already did this video how to configure the you know the VPN for previous video. So I'm not gonna waste this time to showing this for you. You can go ahead and watch that. Okay, I'm just pausing and for a while. uh, Back guys, I've installed the open VPN access server, and I'm just downloaded the client, and the client is now connected, and we will be able to access our uh, private IP addresses from my laptop. Okay, so let's check this. I'm just going to uh, ping the public Ubuntu public. You see the reply is coming, and even the private. See the private. See, reply is coming from the private as well. So to check this more on this, and we can connect the you know Ubuntu private through the putty. Disconnect SSH authentication. Okay. So see guys, I'm just connecting the database server. I mean the Ubuntu private server using the private IP address. Just clicking open, and see guys, connection is established. Ubuntu. Server successfully logged. I'm just pinging google.com. Let's check the. See guys, I've just taken the Ubuntu private instance from using the open VPN, and the NAT gateway actually working. So let's check what will happen if I remove the NAT gateway from the route. Let's check this. Going to VPC, going to route tables, and checking the private route, and clicking on the route. See the NAT route is applied. I'm just going to remove this, clicking on the remove. and saving. And just see these guys, the traffic continuously comes and just it will stop at the when the the rules are applied. Just wait for the second. I think the traffic's no more. Yeah, see, the traffic is no more going. It's like it's stuck on the place. Let's check it again, the google.com again. See, the ping is not gonna work actually when we remove the NAT gateway. Let's add the NAT gateway again. To save. Look at this, guys. The traffic is flowing now. Okay, this is the NAT gateway works. It actually traffic is go like this. Google.com goes there, goes to the route and checking the appropriate route. Oh, it's NAT instance. Okay, you go to the NAT instance actually redirect the traffic at the internet gateway, and the route actually goes out and getting back the same thing, the bidirectional way. So guys, that's it. I think the videos come up with very clear concepts. So we achieved this, and we now we can understand what NAT gateway and internet gateway and how it works. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you on next video. If you have any doubt, please comment on the below. Thank you.